Hey guys, Hylian Kid back with part 18 of our 3-heart run of Ocarina of Time, and I'm already getting us moving. Almost said getting us rolling, which I guess we are rolling because Link likes to roll. But anyway, more importantly, we are freezing our rear ends off and heading back to Zora's domain because there's one more thing that we need to take care of. You might know what it is, but if not, you'll find out soon enough. We've seen all the evidence so far. Zora's domain's frozen and everything. But yeah, here's the king. Let's go ahead and help him out. This is why I wanted to save that last bottle of blue fire from last time. He's a really nice guy, so let's just go ahead and free him. We already heard that Princess Ruto was safe, and let's talk to him. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. Yeah, the dialogue wasn't too important, but it's fun trying. Emphasis on trying to voice for him. He's such a unique and interesting character. But let's go ahead. We do want to get our hookshot in. I apologize for all the pausing menu stuff. But let's go ahead and warp to the water temple. So we got our song from Sheik, all that fun stuff. So yeah, you guys ready to tackle our third official temple? So we're about to catch up to all of the little mini dungeons we've had as a kid. We're now an adult, and yeah, things are moving right along. But as you remember, Lake Hylia doesn't look quite the same. This is exactly the same place we teleported to before, but it's it's a droughted or whatever. I'm trying to think of the word, but it's basically affected by a drought. Oh, God, darn it. I meant to equip the iron boots there, but it didn't happen. Alright, so this is actually where the water temple is. It was right under us the whole time, at least when we were in Lake Hylia. But we didn't have the tools back then to come visit it. And it didn't seem like it was that important to come down here. But, you know, with this water boss cursing the land for the Zoras, seems like a problem. Seems like a worthy reason to come to the water temple. So we do not have any milk bottles at all. And I thought about getting milk bottles, but at the same time I just kept kind of moving. And yeah, we don't have any, so that's okay. We'll go without our milk bottles for now. All is good. We will triumph and survive, so nothing to worry about. There's a block over there that we can't do anything with. We want to go on the opposite side, I believe. Yeah, with the torches. Okay. So let's go ahead and here, and you guys might be shocked to see what we find. Oh, you, if I'm right, kid? You're a kid, aren't you? It's me, your fiancée, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. So, I'll go ahead and summarize what she's saying. Zora's domain's frozen. Sheik talked to her. We already know these things. But so far, she's telling us, yeah, her father and the other Zoras have not been saved yet. She wants to save them. And we have to help her. So basically that's kind of it. The woman who is going to be our wife, we must follow her request and help her destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? So yeah, she's still a little sassy like she used to be, but she's giving us some useful information. There are 3 places where we can change the level in the temple, so that's good to know. So she's swimming up. Let's go ahead and follow her. So yeah, this temple is legendary among gamers, and I might want to change the word legendary to more infamous, because there are a lot of people that hate this temple with a passion, because if you don't check every place correctly, there are a lot of places you can go to and backtrack to with the places you can change the water level at, and here's one of them. Yeah, you can spend a lot of time in this temple trying to figure out where to go. So that can be very frustrating for some people, and these enemies are frustrating, I'll be honest. They're really easy to take out though, so if we do our spin attacks, we're good. Now I'm going to try and be very, very cautious. This was not a good example, but in this temple I'm going to try and be extra cautious. There's one thing in this temple that I'm most worried about, and it's actually not the boss, which actually I'm a little nervous. I mean, I'm going to be cautious during that too, but there's a lot to take care of in this temple. It's going to be interesting, but hey, we're going to have fun. It's going to be a great time. I hope you guys are ready, because we've made it. We're here at the water temple, so let's go ahead and keep on progressing. So again, this is one of the spots that you can play with the water levels, and if we do everything right, this should be the only time we have to come here. So that's nice. So we only have 2 to worry about, as long as my memory is serving correctly, and thank goodness we didn't take damage there. I'm gonna go ahead and use our dense fire. We haven't used it yet, and we do need it to light the torches. I'm not using it to make life, well, I guess I'm using it to make life easier. We could shoot, sorry, almost had a weird little hiccup or something there. We could shoot an arrow through that torch and light it, but dense fire is quicker. We haven't used it yet, and Link's being all crazy right now. I don't know why, but we're filling up on arrows, which is good. Let's go ahead and now we're gonna want our hook shot. So all kinds of new enemies in this temple. It's a really interesting slew of enemies. I did not mean to target you, Shellblade, but hey, now we know what your name is. Ooh, goodness gracious, you almost hurt me. Oh gosh, gosh darn it. This analog stick isn't friendly most of the time. They're really easy to take down. You just gotta hit them with your hook shot. So if you time it right, it's easy. Gah. Navi, we don't need to know about this guy. We're in the middle of fighting it, okay? Tell us later. Or never, because we already know about him. He told us about the Shellblades once. That's pretty much all we need. I'm actually wondering if you can shoot him with an arrow, now that I think about it. Sometimes you'll find him underwater, and you can't use your bow underwater, only the hook shot. So I think you could probably use the bow to shoot them when you're not in the water. But hey, you know what? If we're using our hook shot, we're saving arrows, so that's good. Now we can come back here to this little area, and we can push this block, which is what we need to do. So we have 1 key. We need 1 more before we can progress, I think. I really hope my memory is gonna help me. I really tried to think about this temple before we came here, because we could spend 3 parts on this temple, but I don't want to do that. We could get it done easily in 2 parts if we don't backtrack too much. So let's just try to get everything right on the first try, and I did not mean to do that. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, we'll drown too long if we don't wear our blue tunic. So eventually I'll switch back to that. I really don't know why my joystick kind of ran to that. So my bad on that one, but let's see, we want to jump across. Alright, yeah, that's pretty easy to do that. I remember for some reason I had trouble as a kid trying to jump across those little waterfalls, but here we are in another interesting place. Let's get our iron boots equipped. And while we're at it, let's put back our blue tunic on. Even though the green one is obviously better. Dang it. This is one thing that is a little kind of annoying about this game, or one thing that can kind of be a nuisance, which the 3DS game fixed, is that sometimes you have to switch to the menu a lot. So again, that can be kind of a pain in the rear end, but it's alright, we'll make do with it. So we basically want to hit that switch. This is going to get us to our 2nd key. I hope I can make it in time. Let's get our normal boots equipped. Do not want these things getting to us. There we go. Alright, so here is our next key. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then we're going to head back to that main room where we saw that one locked door. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was in the center of that main room. We took one path to find Ruto, and then we took this path to get our next small key. And now we're going to go through the center door. Oh gosh, shield up, shield up. Can I do it? Ah, gosh. Are you kidding me? Get away from me. Stupid little shell. They're not shell blades, are they? Are they shell blades? Why can't I remember? I don't know. Oh my gosh, get away. Did that just happen? What? That thing followed me all the way over. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. All right, gotta be ready. We gotta be ready. We gotta be ready. There's a T-Tide in here. You know, I'm just gonna shoot it. Get out of here. Give me hearts. Oh gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, what the heck was that? That thing just attacked me and it kept following me in the water. I never had that problem happen to me before. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a long 2 parts in this temple. I can tell already. Man, that was nuts. The thing was just following. It was like locked onto me. The gravity of water wasn't even taking effect. It was just following me. Man. That's so ridiculous. And I need to sink back down. Man. I have a heart attack now, man. I thought I thought school homework and exams were supposed to give me, you know, heart attacks, not little shell things that you find in the water, enemies or whatever. Those things are supposed to be easy. I can't believe that almost happened. I still am in like shock. Oh boy. Alright. Let's move on. We're still alive. Let's try to focus on the positive things. I mean, again, we're alive. We have all 3 of our hearts now. Oh gosh, I'm not looking forward to this next part. I don't want to say anything about it. Spoilers, and also try not to think about it. Oh my gosh. Link, why? Why? Why do you still act like a kid? I feel like I made a mistake naming Link Kid for this Let's Play. He still acts like one, very much so. Alright, oh man. I don't know how to feel right now. My stomach is like feeling heavy, and my head is feeling light, and I'm just like, oh gosh. I'm still in shock. I don't think it's a good thing that I'm still in shock, but man, that was just great. Like, I was just sitting there, I was trying to get away, but it was like locked onto me. I could not get away from that thing. And great, yeah, I gotta move. The one thing that can be kind of annoying is that you have to switch back and forth a lot. And Link, that's not what I wanted. He's not listening very well today, for some reason. Link, you're gonna be the reason we get killed, which is ironic because we're trying to keep you alive. And you keep running on the spikes, of course. Okay, spoiler alert, there are enemies down here. Not really a spoiler because there are gonna be enemies everywhere, but actually, you know what the saddest part is? The enemies don't appear until I hit that switch, but I have to hit the switch so we can get a small key. Great. Why couldn't this door have just been locked? So I unlocked, so I didn't have to waste a small key. Didn't have to come down here. Now we've got all these enemies. I really want to know what your name is again. Even now you told us twice. Oh boy. Oh boy. This game is torturing me so much. What? Oh gosh. I'm an idiot. Okay, so you can't use your sword underwater, and for some reason I'm thinking you can. Okay, I don't want to know about the spike. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is gonna be a very, very long temple run. Oh boy. What are you? Okay, you are a Shellblade. I don't like you, Shellblade. I wanted to know your name so I could tell you that I don't like you at all, whatsoever. Oh boy. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Super joystick. I don't want to know about these enemies anymore. I'm done with these enemies. I'm done with these enemies. Are you kidding me? Why? I'm hitting right on the joystick. It feels like I'm hitting right. I don't know why it keeps thinking I'm going up. I think it's just sensitive, and if it thinks I'm doing it slightly diagonally, it's gonna go up. I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous. I shouldn't have that many issues with it. If they wanted to stay true to the original, they should have played around with the analog stick and calibrated it better. I don't know. We've got our small key, which is what we need. I'm hoping we can get a couple more things done in this temple. We're almost at 15 minutes, so I'll try to wrap it up here soon so we don't take too long. I really want to finish it in 2 parts for you guys, but I think what might end up happening is what happened in the Forest Temple. We'll spend 2 parts on the temple itself, and then in the technically third part of the temple, we'll be fighting the boss, exclusively the boss. So I think that's probably how it's going to happen. This temple isn't terribly long, like it won't take a whole hour. I think we could do it in probably 35-40 minutes. So that does mean it will take about 2 parts. Which is okay. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so the teak-tikes are actually up. Now that looks like something we want to hit right now, but for now we can't really do anything with it. I don't think we can do anything over here either. I'll check, but I'm more interested in these pots because hearts. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was almost way too close. Alright, jump. Jump one more time. Urgh, get out of here. I'm so done with everything in the water temple. I'm already done with this temple. This is already giving me too much stress. So much to deal with. Actually, you know what? The compass is up there. That's an optional thing. We don't really need the compass. It'll just take time. And hey, those pots are already back, huh? Peculiar, huh? They thought we were in a new area or registered us as being in a new area. So it just reset those pots. Well, I think I know where I want to stop. Let's go through this door real quick. We're almost to that point. Which I know, it kind of stinks. If you're at least enjoying the parts, which I hope so. But I think we got a good amount of action in this part. So I think that's fair. I might need a moment to catch my breath, honestly. So we're already at 16 minutes. Man, time's flying. Alright, it's okay though. I think this is the room where we want to stop. So let's see. Come on, Link, go in the door. Go in the door. Stop giving me a hard time. My goodness. Okay, yeah. This is where we want to stop. Okay. Alright. Let's look at the positives. We're still alive. The spider just jumped off, which is kind of funny. I wish it jumped to the very bottom, which it would survive the fall. I wish it wouldn't. I'm so tired of those teak-tites and everything. Everything they stand for. Alright, deep breath. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. We got a good amount done, and we'll get a great amount done in the next part. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are too. But again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next part. Take care, guys, and I'll see you then.